box. I'm here with our resident numismatist, Mike Mezak, and just a little info for you. We have gold in this hour, so of course you're going to want to stay tuned for that very, very exciting hour for you coming up. And we just have 1 hour. I know we used to do 2 hours at a time, so this is going to be very, very quick, and definitely want to stay tuned for the entire hour. So we're going to just jump right in. We have the 1986 uncirculated silver eagle dollar coin. We have a price break today. It's $10 off, $39 to get this home interest free.
Isn't that great? First year of issue. This is 1986, so it's the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle this year. I've got the original coin from 1986, an original, brilliant, uncirculated condition. I've got about 300 coins. Of course, they're going to go very quickly. Whatever I don't sell tonight, I'll sell, of course, in the primetime show. The American Silver Eagle was, of course, brought into law under the Liberty Coin Act, signed into law by President Ronald Reagan in November. It was actually signed in '85. This coin wasn't released until November of 1986. Very interesting story about how the United States government did this to kind of help sell, in essence, the strategic silver reserve. We determined that we'd had enough silver, and they thought that the easiest way to do it would be in a silver coin, and hence the birth of the American Silver Eagle. They'd been trying to figure out a way to sell the strategic silver reserve for many, many years, and this is what they came up with, and they did, and good on them. Absolutely fantastic job. It's become the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. Now, it's interesting. Today, the 2015, 2016, 2014 coin, they're going to make 40, 50 million of those coins. The original coin, which at the time we thought was a big mintage, was like 6 million coins. So it is significantly rarer than the regular issue coin. And you have to understand, back then, 1986, silver was $3 an ounce. So, I mean, you know, the original cost on this coin was, you know, $8, $9, $10 is ultimately what it was back then. But so many of them had been melted when silver went to $50 an ounce and stayed over that. So to get the original coins still in original, brilliant, uncirculated condition, very difficult, and that's exactly what we've got, that original, brilliant, uncirculated first year of issue from 1986. Just a superb opportunity for you to collect that, that original coin. 30 years old now. 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle.
You know, Mike, I've never asked you this before, but I've always wondered, how do you get a coin this old that's still uncirculated? How do you, I mean, people don't just come across them in their drawers. They were never circulated.
No, they would have put these away, as a matter of fact, and for specifically that reason. One of the interesting, like they just found in Spain, 1,800 pounds of Roman bronze coins. And people go, how can there be that it's so old? They go, but it's money. Who throws it away?
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's money, it's intrinsic, so people hoard it.
Yes.
I mean, you know, they kind of stash it, right? And so this is your opportunity. So someone 30 years ago had the foresight to put this away, and now recently have just sold it. And so now you have the opportunity to put it away for a year, 20 or 30 or 40 years. An ounce of pure silver, of course. But more importantly to this is the condition, like I said, brilliant uncirculated, gem brilliant uncirculated, and of course 1986, very first year of issue. So that's what your opportunity really is.
That's really it's just amazing to me. So it's $10 off and $39 to be able to get that home on Flex. That's interest-free payments on any major credit card, even PayPal or your debit card. I wanted to show you a few things that we have coming up later on in this hour, just to